crisis! To the north, Roman impostors, led by Tetricus, grow ever stronger. To the east, the usurper Queen Zenobia marches her armies into our lands. This is unacceptable. Give us an emperor from humble beginnings. Give us a leader our armies will follow. Give us Emperor Aurelian. Emperor Aurelian, you face a crisis most dire. Barbarian hordes swarm along our borders, and usurpers lay in wait for an attempt to seize power. From your capital at Sirmium, you must hold off invading barbarians and prepare to meet the major contenders. Palmyra to the southeast, and Gallic Rome to the west. Act quickly. March to Latium and seize control of Rome itself. Remember, there are territories in Asia Minor, Numidia, and Mauritania still loyal to you. Priceless allies in these dark days. In the name of Sol Invictus, go forth and restore our world.
And we have our first campaign objective, all roads lead to Rome. By that time, Quintilius, brother to the late Claudius Gothicus, held the power in Rome, and Aurelian did not waste a single day but quickly headed west to meet the leader of the pretenders. Troubled times. In the recent years, the whole world has been torn by wars and strife. The weakening of the Roman Empire has given rise to banditry everywhere. Trade between settlements has become almost impossible. Standing armies and outposts can help increase the safety of provinces, while certain reforms can make settlements more self-sufficient. With cities being overcrowded, squalor has become a serious issue, and if we are to avoid an outbreak of plague, we have to find ways to reduce squalor, such as sanitation buildings and reforms. So, we are in Total War Rome 2, Crisis of the 3rd Century mod, and by the way, if the campaign map looks a little bit better graphically, then that's because I've just installed a couple of mods that make the water look better, and that helps to reflect on the landscape as well, so big shout out to the mod maker for doing this. Something I've always been waiting for is a water mod. You have no idea how much little details can help campaigns. Now, like I said, we're playing the Crisis of the 3rd Century, my favorite DLC, Rome 2 Empire Divided, and it's basically just that, the Roman Empire, which basically spans pretty much this entire region, is actually divided into multiple states. We have Rome itself under the control of Aurelian, who is the rightful emperor of Rome after the previous emperor Claudius Gothicus died. And then in the east we have Palmyra, where Queen Zenobia, who is the wife of the late Odenathus, who was basically a de facto ruler of Palmyra appointed by Rome, declared their independence, while in the west, Posthumus has declared his independence and formed the Gallic Empire, now ruled by Tetricus, while in Italy, there is a usurper, the brother of Claudius Gothicus, Quintilius. Now, if you are a Dovahatti fan, you obviously will remember playing this, or remember this scenario, and I have actually done an Aurelian campaign on this channel like a year ago already, but that campaign never came. I was never really satisfied with the end of that campaign. Like, we didn't really get what we got what we wanted by reconquering the Roman Empire, but then it wasn't really on a clean note, as in there are still territories lost to the Sassanids, and the campaign kind of just stopped working because of technical difficulties.
At your command.
And plus, I decided to just make the campaign a lot better by the mods, such as Aurelian with a mask. One of the things I've been waiting for, because in the vanilla game, Aurelian doesn't have a mask. They show his face, but the mask makes him a lot cooler looking. And yeah, so first of all,
We hunger for battle.
we need to research technology, march to Rome. We are currently at war with a lot of people. Like all of the people in red, we are at war with. We're at war with the Roman pretenders under Quintilius, Gallic Rome under Tetricus, as well as rather unfriendly relations with Zenobia of Palmyra. And then there are always Sassanids to contend with, because the Sassanids are a Persian empire that control pretty much all of this territory over here. But they're not our main concern, but will be. Egypt is our client state, Galatia is our client state, Lydia is a subject. We also have Numidia, Hispania Criteria to deal with, Lusitania. We also have Egypt, a vital source, and could be lost to the Palmyrines, or was lost to the Palmyrines in history actually for some time. Now, one of the things we have to worry about in this game is the corruption and the banditry. And banditry basically causes a food penalty as well as an economic penalty as well.
Ready for battle.
Now, we have over here
Ready for
the army of Aurelian. But first, let's deal with diplomacy. That's always important in Total War Rome 2.
Rome is, as always, a welcoming host to you. I await your words with an appetite.
Get trade with our allies, our subjects.
For the Senate's part, welcome. For my part, welcome. Your words are... Welcome, and let us be honored by your attendance and your words. Though Roman dignity is undoubtedly a... The day's greetings to you. Speak, for you have my attention and... Your words...
Then there are these other countries that we can trade with, such as Bosporu.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men. Welcome on...
Trade with Colchis.
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good haste, and then enjoy the pleasures of...
Make sure these guys don't attack us. These eastern factions, like, they're really into trades in Rome 2.
Trade with you is, I am sorry to say, all but impossible. Our merchants... I will be honest. I seek coin as token of your good and continued friendship.
They're also good negotiators.
You're... Come, my friend, speak. We are men of war.
I'm trying to make sure these guys don't attack me or my allies.
You present... I will do you the honor of listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom, and... We can ask...
Palmyra we're not going to get any dealings with. We're at war with like so many people. We're at war with the Roxolani, the Roman Pretenders, the Quaedi, the Marcomanni, Lusitania. We don't have to worry about Lusitania. They're all the way over here. The Goths. Gallic Rome. So, first of all, we're gonna get peace with some people.
Come.
I don't want to be at war with some of
My
these
time is better spent
barbarians.
feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
Like, some of them are just not worth being at war with.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass. Well, why do you trouble my...
You know, I don't know if we should get peace with these guys. The Roxolani. Because peace with the Roxolani might be beneficial, because it's already going to be a pain to try to take over these territories and hold it, all the while we're being at war with, like, Gallic Rome as well as the Roman Pretenders. So I'm not really sure it's worth being at war with the Roxolani right now. We can always come back for them later. And besides, they're a good, like, I should say, buffer between us and whoever other barbarians are trying to come after us.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass.
These guys.
Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
I don't want to be at war with these guys. But these guys want to be at war with me. Britannia we're at war with, but they're a client of Gallic Rome. Gallic Rome.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
For now, we'll get a peace with the Goths. But we'll force them to pay money for it. The Goths do want peace, but we are going to come after them one day. Because historically speaking, the Goths actually caused Rome to suffer a defeat at the Battle of Orbis when the Emperor Decius was defeated by them. Which is why I am not keeping my attention away from these guys. I'm going to come after them one day. But just not now, because I have to deal with the pretenders to the west.
For my...
I don't get why that makes me diplomatically untrustworthy when I get a peace treaty with these dudes. But I guess I just have to deal with it.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
The Marcomanni might want a peace.
Shall we hack at each other until... An end to overlong talk. Your offer is not what I want to hear. The gods will frown that I have accepted such paltry terms. But I do so knowing that it is necessary.
So we have war with the Buri, the Roxolani, and the Quadi. But the Quadi might actually want peace. Now that we've gotten peace with the Marcomanni.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey. What? Peace? When your skulls are as yet...
They want peace.
Peace? I laugh at your peace. We do not make peace with fish-faced fools.
Alright, so now we just need to worry about... Public orders should be fine. Let me see though. It should be fine. It's going up. Rome 2 looks a lot better with this mod. I'm not joking. Units. Who should I recruit? What edicts should we get? We need a plus 15% tax rate. We're gonna do tax harvesting at Carthage. I do have a fleet. That one might actually be useful. So I'm gonna send them to up here so we can strike at Sicily, which is controlled by Quintilius, the brother of the Claudius Gothicus. Do want an edict here. I want to increase my wealth as much as possible. Because right now that's kind of the main thing. Plus 25 wealth. Because this is where like public orders is at its worst. It's like in these like brutal barbarian regions. Is there any more edicts that I can... I don't think I can get any more edicts. I've already run out. But anyhow, as for the units we can get, I do want to start getting... I get why there are like Germanic masters in this, but okay. Because I can actually get like... I want to get like Roman units, but Roman levies are not as good as auxiliary Germanic swordsmen.
We hunger for battle.
And plus we need cavalry units. It can't be all infantry. I do want actually... Well, I already have like barracks here, so I'm going to get a... Let me see. Sanitation's like fine actually, most of it. I want to increase my wealth, so I'm gonna get this. And over here I'm going to recruit some
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Roman levies for now. Just for now. We're gonna get better units soon. Narona, we can upgrade the city twice. We can build Suburbia, and we can get a field of, well, actually, let's get auxiliary units. Sometimes we need auxiliaries, because auxiliary units can actually be pretty good. I know it sounds odd, but they can. I do want public order bonus here, and at Aurelian, that's kind of our main focus here, is Aurelian's army. I don't want to get any mercenaries, because mercenaries are very expensive. I want to get Germanic swords, but I do want cavalry units, though, like seriously. Sirmium, I want to increase the public order. Aquinium, I want to increase my wealth. Over at Nisus, I want to get food, because food is going to help replenish. 100 wealth. I need to get food. Sanitation, food. Wealth. We're gonna spend a lot of money on like buildings and stuff early on, because that's actually really important in Empire Divided, is to develop. Otherwise, in the future, it's gonna come back to haunt you. By, for example, like if you don't build the right buildings, you can actually have a decrease in money, and then money is needed to fund your troops. So we're getting units under Aurelian. We're getting units over at Carthage under General Lucius Marcianus. So we have Legio the First Dacia under the man in the mask himself, Aurelian. Now, as for diplomacy, Egypt, well, as you can tell, let's just go to the map. So, for diplomacy, everyone in blue is basically a Roman vassal or a subject. So these guys all pay tribute to us, and they're our allies. But all of our enemies are in red. All of the people who are neutral are going to be gray. Which luckily the Goths are neutral now, but I have a lot of enemies just around over here, like the Quadi, and you may think these are just small insignificant factions, but even these small insignificant factions, sometimes they can recruit like 3 full stacks, even though they own like only 1 settlement. I never understood how they're able to do that, but I don't want to have to face that early on, which is why when we have more money, I want to get a peace with some of these barbarians. I don't want to be at war with these guys.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
We can just pay them off, but they don't want to, so we're gonna go full-scale invasion. We're gonna even recruit a unit, a force in Sirmium, under the... just get any army. I want to get Cataphractari bodyguard.
Get to it, men. It is a great and glorious thing to die for.
That's all the units we can recruit. I'm trying to recruit as many units as we can in order to reclaim the West. It's going to be a hard task reconquering all this, all the while also keeping the East under check because of the Palmyrines and the Sassanids who control like all of this stuff. The Sassanids are just waiting for a chance to attack. Historically, Aurelian actually reunites the Roman Empire, even though it's under all of this pressure. But in the game, Aurelian, under the AI, doesn't do anything. Like I said, banditry is going to affect our money. Well, lost us food. They didn't steal any money. But still, you get the idea. It's not a laughing matter.
Yes. Moving out.
We want to take Agrigentum and then move through Sicily. A lightning speed campaign through Sicily. But then again, I just recruited a ton of units, so
Ready for orders.
it's understandable that there should be less. Should I get war dogs? I don't know. They have very good attacks, strong against lightly armored units, hands weak in melee. Can they charge against cavalry though? That's the question, because these Roxolani, they like to use a lot of cavalry units. Imperial rule restored, they even have a little Aurelian logo. I can send this force over here.
Waiting for
We can always just attack the settlement because it's already under a lot of Latin influence.
Rome needs good fighters. Commander,
I'm gonna raise our army under.
it is a great and glorious
Let's get some archers, because
for Rome.
get some archers. We have 1,000 units left. I want to upgrade my units too, because they fight a lot better if you upgrade them.
Ready for orders.
Plus, we also. So where's our agent? We need to send our agent into the Roman Pretenders' territory. I don't have any more money to recruit. Not a lot of food either, but my buildings are being completed at the moment. My wealth should be able to increase soon. I'm just hoping I don't get attacked. The Goths are kept at bay for now. Well, already the Roman Pretenders.
The friendships of nations are not the same as the friendship of men. Nations do not grieve for absent comrades.
Okay, these guys want.
The friendships of nations.
So these guys are breaking their non-aggressions with us. But at least we still have trade with them. Man, the banditry is like really already affecting us. So we have the rise of cults. These are dark times and many have turned to the gods for salvation, and there's been an influx of new beliefs, some of which have attracted enough followers from cults to start spreading. These gatherings are not without merit, but can also become troublesome over time. It is for you to decide whether you would tolerate their presence or drive them away. Cult buildings can now be constructed in your cities.
At your command.
Could attack these guys.
We are laying siege to the settlement. We take this settlement.
Lay siege to it.
We hunger for battle. Commander,
Ooh, I can even get way better units now. I can get
ready for battle.
auxiliary Illyrian swordsmen.
Rome
I want to get some
needs
axe,
good
some
fighters.
some raiders as well.
It is an honor to serve Rome. Your orders? Get the blockade set up. Forming a
Blockade Agrigentum.
Commander. Soldiering. It's a good life.
Get 4 units.
For death and honor.
They have steppe cavalry, but I have cataphracts. I have legionnaires, and they have steppe warriors. And they have a couple horse archers. All in all, nothing to worry about. Let's fight our first battle. Battle of Drabeda. Start deployment. Alright, even the battle graphics look like a lot better with some of my mods that I enabled. Like, it's just a lot more high def than like in vanilla. I want to deploy my cavalry, like, because I have a lot of cavalry, because I know that I'm gonna need that.
The brave ready for order.
And I especially love the look of these like new Roman units that they have in Empire Divided, the cataphracts. They just look like a mix between Eastern units and Western units. It's just really cool. Let's march our men. forward, our cavalry. Now we have the Roxolani coming here.
Are we having a staring contest or a fight?
Steppe spearmen. They have a couple of steppe warriors. Mostly just barbarians. They also have the steppe warriors here, and they have more elite steppe cavalry, which are heavy melee units. They look pretty cool though too. Problem is they have a higher ground. Nothing we can handle. Can't handle, but they have a fortified settlement. I could always come through here. I'm gonna send 2 units, some cavalry units.
Advance! At your service.
Yeah, we can't come through there like burn it down. Okay, we're about to be met by a Sarmatian horse archer. But I think they've kept like all their units over here. But I think they're trying to draw us in. They're trying to draw us in. So I'm going to retreat. We lost 1 guy. 1 Roman. It's gonna be tougher than I thought to take the settlement, but first storm these guys. Well, not all of the units.
Ready and waiting. Brave Romans to a man. At the double.
If we can break through here. It's a nice javelin throw. Okay, we're already taking fire.
Sons of Mars, ready for orders. Attack that position. Brave Romans to a man. Forward. We await your command. Jupiter gives us strength. Yours to command.
We can outflank these guys. These guys need to get away.
Romans ready for duty.
I want them to kind of get over here. I'm taking fire.
Ready. Brave Romans to a man. Equites Dalmati. Understood. Heavy cavalry ready and willing.
Send my cavalrymen. Heavy cav.
Sons of Mars. Engage. Equites Dalmati.
I need to take out their horse archers because horse archers are so freaking
Brave
annoying.
Romans to a man.
Okay, here comes their heavy
Equites Dalmati.
steppe lancers and steppe archers.
Proud Romans all. Your orders. Forward.
This gives me a chance though, if I can
Dalmati.
get through to here.
Equites Dalmati.
I need to send my general here too. We're gonna have to just hold.
By your command. Cavalry ready. Equites Dalmati. Engage.
What the heck? These guys came all the way over here. Let's just retreat back, fall back.
Equites Dalmati.
Okay, these guys are losing. I need to charge these guys.
Romans ready for commander. Yes,
I'm losing some steppe, some of my equites. Equites are terrible units. units. We need to take this under my general.
Ready. To arms! Your orders?
I'm trying to lead these horse archers back.
The men are wavering.
Proud Romans all!
We're just taking the capture point. If you guys can catch these like horse archers, I'm not even joking.
Swift riders at your command. For glory!
Just converge on these step units.
Equites Dalmati!
Okay, we destroyed their general. All we need to do now is just like defeat the horse archers. Which isn't gonna be that easy though.
Equites
wish.
Dalmati!
Got a little close.
Melee cavalry ready. Swift melee cavalry. Equites Dalmati!
Alright, we defeated them. They're about to get caught. And we have won. Our first battle against the Roxolani. Our general Lucius Flavus, defeating the Roxolani general Chodarzus. The battle of whatever the settlement's name was now. Battle of Drobeta, yeah.
At your command.
And we'll take it. The settlement has been captured and now under Roman authority.
At your command.
This unit's gonna take too long to replenish, so I might just disband it. Same with this unit. We can just recruit 2 other units that can take its place. And I'm thinking
Rome needs good fighters.
one of these units.
At your command.
Problem is I have to like cross a freaking mountain. Why is the public order just like going down? Oh, because I just conquered this province. Now do these guys want peace?
Come, come, let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no...
They don't.
My ancestors were quite inventive with dolts like you.
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together.
Well, we'll deal with them eventually. The Goths are somebody I want to deal with, though, seriously. I want to conquer the Goths. But first I have to conquer the pretenders in Rome. I'm still raising an army in Carthage to invade Sicily, while my client states are doing their best at holding off the onslaught from Palmyra, Armenia, the Sassanids.
Commander. Ready for orders. We hunger for battle.
In the turn. In the turn, I mean. The Gothi? Why do they call it Gothi? It's pronounced Goth. Maybe it's just an ancient way of saying Goths. Alright, so assume power. The path to the purple is fraught with treachery and peril. You have completed a technological advancement, giving you an advantage over your rivals. We have...
How can I? All roads lead to Rome. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
I need a spy. I need to recruit a spy. Send her into the Roxolani territory. Because we want to conquer these guys fast before the Buri come down and attack us. And oh, these guys over here, like they're right by our settlement. But before that, let's just see if these guys...
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not waste time, better spend it hunting.
They don't want peace. We're gonna have to destroy them. Okay, the guys down here are already raising a force, so maybe it's time we help invade these guys in Sicily here.
Is there nothing else? Yes. Blockading!
Let's fight this battle. I like to fight my battles out now that the mod is actually making it better. So fighting the battle should be more interesting because these mods are actually helping make the battles more interesting. Not that the battles were never interesting, but like look at the water. Like that's how water should actually look. First of all, I need to wait for my reinforcements. Where are my reinforcements?
Do not hesitate. Do not falter.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Alright. I'm waiting for my reinforcements to arrive. Just one sec. Let me pause this. I want to maybe change the settings. The brightness a little bit. Advanced options. So... I don't know. Let me see. Unit details. I do want some... Let's see here. Okay, they're on Ultra, so everything should be fine. I don't know if I don't know if my computer's gonna be able to handle Extreme. And I do have a couple units on land that are coming to attack. I don't know, like these shadows are really just like making it a little bit dark, but I think it's a lot more realistic this way because Rome 2 is like really just too bright. So we're gonna just like unpause here. We're going to invade, but how are we gonna make it onto land? That's the thing. So we're not gonna be able to land over here. We don't want to land here because then they're gonna have the high ground. So their units over here, they have some under Lucius Posthumus. Oh man, that's a really nice shadow. Like these battles are getting a lot more realistic. So they're their ships. They have 2 ships, 2 units. Really nothing. I'm just fighting this battle out because I want to see how this mod is looking. We can dock. Where can we dock? We need to dock at a flat surface. So let's go over here. While these 2 ships, I want to take care of their ships, though. And then we can try to defeat them by storm. Yeah, the water is so much more realistic here. Like it's dark, but it's supposed to be dark in real life. I know I've said this a lot, but I can't really appreciate. There's little things you have to appreciate about these mods. Like we're already firing. Okay. We're firing down on the missiles. No, not all of them. You don't want all of them. going to defeat them now. Oh, there we go.
Assault ships reported.
Just rammed into them.
Crewed and ready. Get at them. Attack!
There we go.
Support ships ready and waiting. Assault ships ready to attack. Ready and awaiting orders.
Okay, they've already lost like all of them. So their fleet is destroyed.
Support ships at your command. To the oars.
We're not gonna land though.
Set oars. At your command. Support ready, willing, and able. At your command. Support ships.
We're gonna leave these support ships here.
Artillery at your command.
And so my other ships should be ready.
Worry about your supper, lad. Let the captain see to the end. Transport ships at your command.
Alright, my ships have landed. While my cavalrymen are ready to invade. Can't zoom in as well though, I don't know why. Anyhow.
Your best efforts. No slacking. Cataphlact Danier! Giddy up!
They have an archer unit. Let me just check my camera, I don't know. Just have it in the middle. Let's see here. I had something in my settings. Aha. Battle. So oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I was just trying to work out the camera because my mouse turns out my mouse was having some problems. Although now it's coming back though, but who knows? Their units are all coming out here. You can really just like outflank it with our cavalry. But we don't want to do that.
Equites Dalmati!
Pretty much all my units have landed.
Off the boats!
Now, let's get all of these guys.
Hold, Romans all! March! By your command! On at speed!
And now that we can go land these guys.
Crude and ready.
Take their city while we can.
Unwashed bastards! They're fighting back! Aye! Enemies tend to do that! Disembark!
So we have cinematic mode here.
Imagine it's me over there on their deck. Go ashore! Keep the ladders. Aye, sir. That I will.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Alright, let's go fight these guys. Tell my vigiles capture the settlement.
Equites Dalmati! Sons of Mars! Advance! Forward! Ready and waiting! And engage! Ready! And speed! Ready for orders!
Now we can charge them with our cavalry.
Dalmati! Where are the foes worthy to meet me? Death is coming for the lucky ones. Thank you.
I want to see the battle.
Yours to command. Charge! Ready and waiting. Melee troops. Pack advance! Orders. By your command. Brave Romans to a man. Equites Dalmati! Cataphractaniae! Forward!
Alright. Won the battle. Decisive victory against the pretenders. Quintus versus Gnaeus Cinna. Taken the settlement.
Your orders.
And now, this shall be the end of this episode in our Aurelian campaign, and I will see you all in the next one.